Hello everybody. So welcome to our 30-minute session for yoga, specifically for the nervous system. So like I've been mentioning each week, these are repetitive exercises with movement, and pranayama is linked to that in order to really get that full body release through this style of yoga. And just a heads up, since this is live stream, or even if you're watching this later, if it ever glitches, just press pause, wait a little bit for it to load, and then press play, and then jump right back in, okay? Main two options is cut your range of motion or slow down your pace. We're probably gonna only have time for 2 exercises today, as one, we need to do both sides of the body, and that's going to be anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes. We'll see how the practice goes along. So we're going to start first by tuning in, just a simple stillness meditation. So wherever you are, comfortably seated, lying down, or if you're up on a chair, close the eyes. Allow those palms to rest down on the knees, and then just work on taking a couple freestyle movements. So shifting the rib cage from side to side, maybe forward and back. Rolling the shoulders out a little bit. Shaking out the head or stretching out the neck. So really giving yourself this time to tune in to where your body's at. And if you find yourself thinking a lot, then that's where you're really moving your body. Coming into some stretches. When you start to get settled and you feel a little bit more and more present without any kind of distraction, then slowly start to find stillness. Resting the tip of the tongue at the palate of the mouth. And taking nice, easy, slow breaths in and out of the nose. Relaxing your shoulders, softening the area around your belly. And just continuing to practice on lengthening your inhale and your exhales. Drawing the chin down toward the chest while maintaining an open chest. And try to find Ujjayi breaths now. So that constriction building right at the back of the throat. If there was a mirror in front of you, that exhalation out of the nose is fogging up the mirror. Stay present here for about 3 more breaths. Good. Gently begin to blink the eyes open as you bring your head up to center. Feel free if you need a few more shoulder rolls or side stretches, taking that now. If you haven't yet, making sure that you did blow your nose before practice, because we're going to be coming into more of a Kapalabhati approach for the next 2 techniques. So what you're going to do is you're just going to reach those arms forward like this, take the thumbs into the palms, and then wrap the forefingers over top. From there, taking those elbows up to shoulder height, forearms, palms now facing each other, and take a quick look at how you're seated. If you're going to be comfortable like this for a good 3 to potentially even 5 minutes, we might push it, then you're fine. If you need something under the knees, if you need a little bit more comfort, if those knees are already lifted, then take it underneath now, like blocks or pillows. Sorry, I can't speak today. Or if you're slouching, take a block underneath the hips. At any point in time, if you need to extend those legs forward as well while you're doing the technique, you can do that. But try your best to decide on how you want to sit for the remainder of the time. So again, you're here. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale. Just take those elbows up toward the ceiling, so the sides of the arms are close to the ears. On an exhale, you're going to pull those arms down, taking the fists close to the breastbone and then pulling those elbows back. On your next inhale, you're going to cross whichever arm on top. It does not matter throughout the technique. You could either alternate or just maintain one arm on top. And then exhale, you're going to pull the arms back behind you, maintaining that open chest. So it looks like this: in through the nose, out of the nose, in through the nose, out of the nose. That's the set. Okay, so in, breathing in, out, okay? So this is what we're gonna do for about 3 to 5 minutes. Lick the lips, swallow the saliva in the mouth. Eyes can be either open, focused on a drishti point, or you could keep the eyes closed, okay? You're starting here. We're gonna begin as a team in 3, 2, inhale. Continue to breathe in through the nose and then out of the nose. So again, those arms reaching up is an inhale. Anytime the arm is pulled back, it's an exhale. At any point in time, if you mess up, if you switch the order, that's fine. Don't get frustrated. Just jump right back in. Maintain your tempo. You might be hearing a few pops or cracks. You're just lubricating through those joints. This is a really good technique to expand through those lungs, working on increasing that lung capacity. That will overall increase your overall stamina and your performance in any kind of physical exertion, any kind of physical activity. Maintain that nice tall posture here, shoulders over top of the hips. You're coming to your 2-minute mark. So we're going to push it for 3 more minutes, totaling 5. Let's see if you can speed it up a bit. Strong inhale, stronger exhales, keeping that breath cycling in and out of the nose. You have 90 seconds to go. Try to find a slight engagement in through Mulabandha, so the sexual organs, the lower belly, and the anus pulls in and up. You are holding that Kegel squeeze the entire technique. In through the nose, out of the nose. One minute. Keep it up 30 seconds. Speed it up just a little bit more if you could maintain it. Maintain that nice tight squeeze through the fist. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds. Open the eyes, cactus out the elbows, open up the fingertips, and then close the eyes again. Try not to move. Continue to breathe in and out of the nose. Purely from the benefits of that technique, if you're practicing alone, I challenge you to set a timer of 10 to 15 minutes, doing exactly what we did. Hold here for 2 more breaths. Take those elbows up to shoulder height, squeeze between the scapula behind the back, so you're opening up that chest palate a little bit more. Chin remains level. Maintain an erect spine. Simply take those palms down on the knees. Draw the chin to the chest. And find Ujjayi breaths here, in and out of the nose. It's common to feel that full body buzz. That's exactly what we want. If you need a little bit more time, take it. We're going to slowly start to set up for the final technique. As you blink the eyes open, if you need some water, grab it if your lips feel dry or parched. What we're going to do is, we're probably only going to have time for about 3 to 4 minutes, but you're going to position yourself in almost like a deep runner's lunge. So right leg steps forward, knee to heel alignment. And your option is either keeping the back knee down, or your challenge the whole 3 to 4 minutes is maintaining this position. So tucking that back left toe under, hovering the kneecap up. Try to get the hip just below kneecap height, and fingers are either perched on the mat or fully grounded, but you want to try to lengthen out through the spine. So no curling through the chest. Really reach the breastbone palate up and out through the biceps, and then find your drishti point right near the top corner of your mat. At any point in time during the 3 to 4 minutes, you could drop the knee down, lick the lips, swallow the saliva in the mouth, and then come right back, okay, with your breath. So this is a breath of fire in and out of the nose, just like you did before. The only thing that should be moving is your belly as it pulses in and back, okay? So tucking the tailbone slightly, squeezing your left glute. If you're coming into the full posture, then you're lifting up the back left knee. Take a moment here to find your drishti point. You're starting in 3, 2, and 1. So keep going, keep breathing. As you can see, your physical body is static. The only thing is your belly snapping in and back toward the back of the spine. Stay with me, 1 minute down, you've got 2 minutes to go. The breath may vary, just maintain it. You're going to start to feel on your palate the taste of metal, and that's exactly, again, what we're looking for. So continue to press that back left heel. At any point, you could drop the left kneecap down to the mat, but try to lengthen through the spine. You could always make a fist into the palms as well if you need some support. We've got just over 1 minute to go. You're doing great. 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Fifteen seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the posture. Exhale all of your breath out of the body now. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Hold nothingness. Draw the chin into the back of the throat. So you're drawing that chin down. Hold your breath for 3. For 2, head up, inhale. Drop the back knee. Tabletop. Right leg back. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, you could sit on the knees, whether the toes are tucked or maybe the backs of the feet are flat. So just close the eyes here and just notice what's going on. That one's a little bit more intense. Give yourself a good amount of time to just reset. We've got just the other side before coming into final Shavasana. Blinking the eyes open. If you need to, grab some water, blow the nose. Tabletop, we're going to set up. Left leg coming forward now. Knee to heel alignment. Either knee of the right is grounded, or you're lifting up the back toe. Lifting up the back knee, sorry. Pulling the left hip bone back. Make sure that you're quite level. You're not favoring the left side of the room. You're going to get some cramping, so try to keep everything midline. Slight engagement in through root lock. So mula bun. Roll those shoulders down and back, either perched up onto the fingertips. From time to time, you could create that fist. We've got 3 minutes here. Lick the lips. Swallow the saliva in the mouth. Internal rotation, right kneecap facing the ground versus the wall. You're beginning in 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute down, 2 minutes to go. Keep the tip of the tongue resting at the palate of the mouth. At any point, if you need to swallow the saliva, do so, but then come right back with your breath of fire, belly pulling in and back toward the spine. Just over a minute to go. Keep those shoulders set down and back. Keep that breastbone palate open, reaching forward so you have a nice long straight back. Know your option if you need to drop down your right kneecap. Thirty seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds to go. Listen up, exhale all of the breath out of the body now. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Hold stillness and hold your breath. Draw the chin toward the chest. Get that down under lock, squeezing at the lower line root. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, drop the back knee down. You can hold here for a few breaths, or come into a tabletop, or coming into a kneeling position. Soften through the eyes. Nice slow deep breaths, just allowing that work to cycle through the body. I can imagine for a beginner's session, you guys are doing great. It's a new style of yoga. Well, new to the West. It's been practiced probably thousands of years. So it may look a little bit different, strange, but the benefits surpass a regular westernized yoga practice. Open the eyes, slowly scoot yourself lying down onto the back for a final Shavasana. And feel free, if you choose, you could take the soles of the feet together today. Allow those knees to open to the sides, palms to the belly. Or TP the knees together, and then take those feet a little bit more than hips width. And then from there, closing the eyes. Whatever your final Shavasana looks like. You're there for just a few minutes. And once again, just become aware of how you're reacting to the practice today. If it's coming from that physical domain, if there's a lot of shaking, tremoring, pulsing in your body, or if it's mainly coming from the head. If you're thinking a lot, if there's a lot of judgment, if that narrative is just going off, just pay attention to it. Don't worry about doing anything else, just listen. As things start to settle, scan the body from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Tips of the toes back to the crown of the head. And whatever you scan, just allow those parts of the body to soften. Allow your body to relax. The breath to become slow, deep, and rhythmic. I'll bring you back in a few minutes. And bringing awareness back toward your breath, coming in and out of the nose. Only when you feel ready, slowly start wiggling the fingertips and the toes, circling out the ankles and the wrists, searching for a full body stretch with a yawn. We're going to close our practice in fetal pose for those of you lying down on the back. So creating a pillow with the right arm, and then just roll to that right side of the body, bending at the knees. Left arm can be just gently placed in front of the chest on the floor. Taking that breath in wherever the body feels most tight and restricted. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat and taking as much time as you need before bringing yourself to that comfortable seated. Namaste. A nice, easy challenge today. I'll see you guys next week.